Tammy Stewart here at Health for a Purpose. My aunt recently asked me what we do at Health for a Purpose, so I just thought I'd share that with you. We're part of Health Centers of the Future, which is a group of practitioners that receive very specialized training in cellular healing. Did you know that in America we have more degenerative disease than any other country? We have less than 5% of the world's population. We take over 70% of the world's medication, and yet we still have more degenerative disease than other countries. And our mission at Health for a Purpose is to help clients truly be healthy so they can accomplish God's purpose for their life, free from the distraction of disease and dysfunction that's so common in America. So let's think about what usually happens in America. You have a symptom. Let's say you have a headache, and you go to the doctor, and he is going to listen to you for a few minutes. He's going to maybe run some tests, and that's going to allow him to make a diagnosis. Based on his diagnosis, he's going to give you some drugs. The drugs are, I'm sorry, I'm distracted by the phone. That's a little interfering, isn't it? So this is what he has to do. The medications are approved based on this series of events. So today you have a headache. What if you also have, your stomach just doesn't feel good? You have diarrhea or constipated, you're bloating, you're gassy, your stomach just doesn't feel good. So you've got this other symptom. What if you're also not sleeping well? So you have this other symptom. And maybe no matter how much you exercise or you diet, you can't lose weight. Another symptom. What do all of these things have in common? All of these organ systems are made up of cells. That's what they all have in common. Every cell in your body has 2 layers of fat on the outside. You want that to be good fat so that the nutrition can get in and the toxins can get out. When you have cellular congestion because of a lifetime of eating bad fats, because the typical American menu is full of horrible fats, even the ones that the health food stores tell you are healthy are not, then your cell can't function. Your cell also is covered with receptors. Receptors for your nutrients, your emotions, your hormones. And when you have cellular inflammation, chronic inflammation, in all the cells of your body, those receptors can't work. And this is where our focus is at Health for a Purpose. Let's take that one step upstream. So what you may be asking, what causes cellular inflammation? Let me see if I can draw that. This is going to be really bad. Pretend that's a skull, okay? We'll put eyes in it. The skull and the crossbones. 3 causes of cellular inflammation and cellular congestion. Number 1, toxicity. Number 2, sugars. And grains turn to sugar in about 4 seconds in your body. So if you're eating that food pyramid with 12 servings of grain at the bottom, no wonder you have all of these symptoms, because the grains are causing inflammation, which causes dysfunction in the whole body. Third cause of the cellular inflammation are the bad fats. When you've got bad fats here, you get cellular congestion. It's kind of like a package of meat wrapped in saran wrap. If you pour water on it, the water can't get in. It bounces right off. So you need to replace those bad fats with good fats so the nutrition can get in and the toxins can get out. You need to remove the sources of toxicity to get rid of that cellular inflammation. Do you know the hormone that tells your body to burn fat for fuel is called leptin? So pretend this is your leptin receptor. If we test leptin, we typically find in overweight people their leptin is very high. The hormone's there, but the cell can't get the message because the receptor is burned out. So in our work, we don't focus on the symptoms and treating the symptoms. We go all the way back to find the cause of the problem. three kinds of toxicity. Number one would be heavy metals, things like mercury, lead, aluminum, things like that. Number two would be biotoxins. That's a living toxin, like if there's mold in your house, or Lyme, or co-infections, parasites, things like that. Number three, environmental toxins. Our program is very comprehensive. Very comprehensive. We do teach our clients diet and exercise and removing these toxins from their environment, but it's more than that. It's all about detoxifying the cell and getting rid of the inflammation, healing and detoxifying the cell. So bottom line, three kinds of toxins: heavy metals, biotoxins, environmental toxins. Toxins cause cellular inflammation every time. That inflammation causes dysfunction in the body every time. So we're focusing on removing the cause of the problem, which is one part of what we do that's very, very unique. So I hope, dear Aunt, that explains it a little bit better. And I hope that you guys will share this with your friends. Look for our event on our Facebook page at Health for a Purpose, and come to some of our talks and learn a little bit more. You owe it to yourself